I just need some juice.
20 black Suburbans, we pull up like Sunday search. 20 black Suburbans, we pull up like Sunday search. 20 black Suburbans, we pull up like Sunday search. I just want a one-on-one, don't know why she's so nervous.
If you love boxing like we love boxing, you got to come party with us at Fight Party KO, baby. Come on, look. Come on now. Did y'all see it? Did y'all witness what happened last night? Yep, we got an excellent show for y'all today because we had a pretty good fight last night. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm your man, ALLMIT. We got Juice Guard over here. Together we all Fight Party KO. Talk to him, Juice. What we got up for him?
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? We got a great night of fights. Raymond Muratallala beat Andy Cruz. You know, we're going to talk about that and everything that happened with it, even though the undercard had a little WWE action, a little catching some Z's action, you know, so we're going to break that down. Also had some Paramount debuts this week. We had ZUFFA Boxing debut on Friday, and last night we had the end of pay-per-view with UFC 324. Saw Justin Gaethje beat PADDY PIMBLETT. So we're going to definitely break all that down for you today on this lovely Sunday. Almighty, man.
On this
ready to get into it. Lovely Sunday, man. Oh, yeah. And I know y'all caught that intro. You see, we stepping our game up, you know.
Stepping up. Let
me run that back for you real quick, just in case you didn't catch it.
Rewind.
I just need some juice.
20 black Suburbans, we pull up like Sunday search. 20 black Suburbans, we pull up like Sunday search. 20 black Suburbans, we pull up like Sunday search. I just want a one-on-one, don't know why she's so nervous.
Yeah.
Even got some footage in there from the stream last night. We were calling the fights. For those of y'all who weren't around, we called the Raymond Muratallala Andy Cruz card and had us a ball, man. We were, you know, had a lot of the squad with us, 3 Bay, BB, you know, the whole squadron in here partying with us. Yeah, shout out to everybody who joined. Billionaire Boxing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Shout out to everybody.
Dundada was in there drinking tequila with us too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we live. We'll definitely be calling some more fights. We'll be calling SHKAUR and Tia next week, next Saturday. And we're live every Sunday, man, coming in with Combat Sports Talk. So Almighty, let's get into it, man. Very interesting main event last night. Undercard was underwhelming to me. Initial takeaways with Raymond Muratalla's big win.
All right, so the fight got extremely exciting last night because the undercard was so fucking boring. Okay? I'm just saying, the undercard was like, ooh. I mean, like, I struggling to stay up. Like, oh my God. Like, Juice brought the quilt out. He brought the, Juwan in the building. It's a lady.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Joanna. Shout out to you.
Had 3 Bay in the building. What's
3 Bay in the building? You know what I'm saying? OG in the house. But yeah, like I was saying, it was a boring undercard. And Juice getting blankets and quilts and all that. He was just wrapping up, getting in warm cutlery clothing and just going to sleep, taking a quick nap. I'm trying not to doze. I'm over here just trying my best not to doze. And then all of a sudden, the Andy Cruz and Muratallala fight come on, and it's like, yeah, fire, energy. You know what I'm saying? It was like skill set. It was action. It was both fighters trying to knock the other one out. Both fighters really trying to win this IBF title. And when you got 2 fighters who really going for it, then it makes it for a way more exciting fight. You know what I'm saying? The other guys, it was pretty much so one guy was way better than the other guy, and he knew it, but didn't decide to close the show. Didn't want to knock the other guy out for some reason. I don't know if they was friends, cousins, lovers. I don't know. But for some reason, they were just kind of running around like, oh, I know I'm better than you, but I ain't going to knock you out, player. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? No, we want to see you go for it. Even if you don't get the knockout, go for it, player.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah. You know, it's a little different with the 6-rounders, of course, but it just seemed like it got progressively worse. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because listen, Zaquin Moses, he did good. You know what I mean? He showed some skills. It was just, I felt like he could have stopped the guy. I felt like he could have.
All of them did. Omarion, I like calling him Omarion, but
Omari Jones.
Omari Jones, he did good, but
yeah, he did.
He didn't press the envelope. He didn't try to get the guy out of there.
No, he did. He did. Because remember, he got a little reckless. He just couldn't get him out of there.
He tried for about 10 seconds.
He tried, and then he kind of.
And then after them 10 seconds didn't work, he was like, you know what? Let's just go back to being safe.
Because even that jab he dropped him with the first round, it's like, oh, something's up.
Right.
Get him.
If you drop somebody with a jab, then it's a good chance you can drop him with a cross or a hook or uppercut. Okay? You just got to try. You just got to try it. You know what I'm saying? Try it with purposeful effort. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be out there like, oh, I threw the punches that you said throw, coach, but you didn't really put no purposeful effort on it. You got to put that effort on it, man. That was bothering me. Madrimov, you know what I'm saying?
I forgot about Madrimov.
Right.
Yeah,
he come back off his surgeries. Yeah, he showed us he had good dancing feet. You know what I'm saying? He got athleticism. I believe Madrimov got a black girlfriend, probably somewhere twerking. You know what I'm saying? He athletic. I give him that. Dude, but he didn't close the show.
Dude, I was dying laughing last night after I was thinking about you just calling that man Unga, his opponent Unga. and what was really cracking me up was the fact that I just knew who you meant and was just like, oh yeah, Unga.
Okay, dude last night named Salazar. Okay, I apologize, Salazar. Okay, but he had, you know how you got your forehead that kind of extends out a little bit more like this, kind of like caveman. You know what I'm saying? Like stereotypical pictures of a caveman. They have that's that protruding forehead right in here, and it just I couldn't help but call him Unga Bunga. Sorry. I'm just saying. So his first name was Unga. Yeah, see, like that right there. If you turn that guy to the side, his forehead is protruding out a little bit more than it needs to. You know what I'm saying? Like your nose should be further away from your forehead, but he was kind of like this way instead of like mine going this way. He was like this. So his first name was Unga. Last name was Bunga. You know what I'm saying? So, and AKA was Captain Caveman. If he threw something wild, it was Captain Caveman. You know what I'm saying? But that was Unga Bunga. So sorry, Salazar. Salazar might be intellectual. He might speak well. He might have a British accent and really can explain the science of humanity to you. But he just didn't look like it. He looked like he was still inventing the wheel, and it wasn't all the way around yet.
Amari Jones, he ended up winning that one. But we were just looking for the stoppage, and then as the night went on, I'm sorry, I know you're talking about Madrimov. Amari Jones won. Madrimov won. Zaquin Moses won. And then when it got to the grudge match, we had a feeling that okay, this one's gonna be fire, knockdowns, knockout. You know, Khalil Cole came in 8 pounds overweight, and Jesse Hart. You know, it was just. I thought it was gonna be a lot more, and it ended up being very underwhelming, except for the Stone Cold Steve Austin move. That was cool mid-fight.
Right. Right.
So that I have more energy in the fight. Stop.
No,
what was this?
Have more energy in the fight.
Know, man. He was just like, yeah, man, we boxing, but I ain't no hoe. That's what he's saying.
So that I have more energy in the fight. Stop.
There should be. That's a point taken away.
And that right there was the most action that went down in that fight.
And
right there.
we, you know, Almighty, I missed it because obviously we were talking. Yeah, 3-Bay, what was that? What was that?
Yeah.
Like we were talking, but I went on Twitter and saw people pointing out that Greg Hackett told Jesse Hart in the corner before that round, like, okay, watch out, he's about to do something desperate. Be ready, he's about to do something desperate. And then lo and behold, Stone Cold Steve Austin scooped and scored him like he about to play on Sundays, you know what I mean, trying to get to the Super Bowl. Right. And didn't get a point deducted. But Jesse Hart got a point deducted later in the fight for holding, and seeing how close the scorecards were, that kind of made a difference.
It made a huge difference.
So some people calling that one a robbery. It's just it's a very weird situation. Yeah, Juwan, like,
Right.
he did something super desperate.
Extremely.
It was just a weird situation because they could have just not did the fight because Cole blew the weight by 8 pounds, you know.
Right.
And then they agreed to do it anyway. Then Hart ends up losing a close decision, and it's like you didn't even have to take that fight, and it was so underwhelming. I wouldn't have minded if they just called the fight off mid-fight anyway.
Right. I mean,
Just a
like,
weird
I've never
situation.
seen two professional boxers miss each other so many times. Like, they were just swinging and just whip, missing, whew, miss. I was like, damn, what the hell is going on here? Like, are y'all trying to miss? It was almost like, you know how like two magnets just won't touch when you're trying to get them close together on the same side? You know what I'm saying? Like, they just had a magnetic force field around them. It was just like, whiff. I'm like, golly, man, what the hell? So I guess Buddy understood, like, oh, okay, we both got force fields. So let me just go ahead and pick you up and slam you then, player. We got to do something. Hollywood need that money
like
too.
time.
Sheesh. Yeah, man, that was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, they were stretching it out. They were stretching it out.
I like that, John. I like that, Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? They had to stretch it out, make it a little longer.
Yeah. But that's what made me get the quilt out, because every fight was taking as long as possible. Like, I don't think Eddie Hearn appreciated that, and I was getting a little tired. You know what I mean? Because it didn't have enough, you know, a little fire and energy, and it's not like I'm super familiar with everybody anyway. You know what I mean? And so I needed a little something, but
right.
That you see Eddie Hearn like
right. The fuck is this? If you could make a face to say, what the fuck is this?
Like, hey,
that's Eddie Hearn face right there.
That's Eddie Hearn.
Right there.
So, you know. But that main event, that last fight, boy, that did not disappoint
at all.
That was dope.
Exactly, Joanna. No fire, no desire. I like that one too. No fire, no desire.
No desire.
No fire, no energy. No fire, no desire. I like them. We're getting it. Love it. Ah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Juice God, best guy with graphics in the world, in the history.
Come on, man. You see we bringing it to you with the high production value every Sunday. Come on now.
Sunday. Talk to him.
Hey. But that main event, man, I was initially scoring it. Oh, look, I got my little broke down. I started scoring it, and then I just said, "Oh, I'm watching this."
Right, just put his pad down mid fight. Like, you know what? Forget the scoring, man.
Yeah, I had a few brewskis, so it's a little on the handwriting. But I put swing for 3 and 4, and then once I was like, "Oh, there's no point in scoring this. So I'm gonna leave it to the judges." You know what I mean? Because I'm just gonna enjoy this. I know better. I ain't gonna be too focused on CompuBox. So I'm gonna enjoy this fight.
Right. And the thing is because I'm such an Andy Cruz fan, I was initially like being a little bit biased towards Andy Cruz just because I was a bigger fan. But throughout the whole fight, I kept noticing what Muratalla was doing. And that started in like the end of the first round into the second. I was like, wait a minute. Muratalla landing some good punches right now. Muratalla, wait. Muratalla getting confident. By the third round, like, wait. Muratalla is confident. Muratalla sees something. He sees that he can't get knocked out. Andy Cruz can't touch him with nothing that's going to put him on his ass. So he was like, oh, so if that's the case, then I'm just gonna keep coming forward then, player. We're gonna see what it is. We know you won your little gold medal in the Olympics, but we're in the pros now, player. In the pros. We're trying to break a rib. We're trying to make you pee blood. We're trying to hit you in the temple the way you have migraines when you go outside to play with your kids because the sun too bright. And that's how Muratalla fought the fight, man. He was like, hey, man, I tell you what, we're gonna fight today. I know you do all your little technical boxing with all your little fancy feet, but we're going to fight today. And that's what happened, man. And Muratalla was landing some stuff, man. I still think Cruz landed some of the cleaner, flashier punches, but Muratalla landed the harder punches. And I think he did it a little bit more frequently than Andy Cruz. A lot of times Andy Cruz was just pretty much so, you know what I'm saying, doing this. And he was slipping and blocking a lot of those punches. Or if the punch was hitting him, he was rolling with it. Like as soon as it hit, he was rolling with it instead of just taking that punch flush. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that. and then his jaw just, none of that happened. He was just kind of rolling with the punches. But it was a nice looking punch from Muratalla, so I'm pretty sure the judges scored it. But it was a great fight, man. It was a great fight. I have no problem with Muratalla winning that fight. None whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Right, Jay. F the rounds. Shoot. You know you feel juice on that.
Yeah. Yeah, great, highly competitive matchup. But them scorecards.
Whole replay.
Let's take a little look.
Whole replay.
You know, 114, that made sense. 118, 110.
Made no sense. Whatsoever.
That's wide for such a competitive fight.
Right.
I was listening to Tim Bradley earlier, and he brought up a very good point. And he's like, it's different how we see it on TV. Because if you're there ringside and you see Andy Cruz on the ropes, and Muratalla is just constantly coming forward, pressing action, pressuring, you can't see exactly what's landing, what Andy Cruz is rolling off, slipping with. Right. You just see the aggressor and the other guy on the ropes constantly. And that can influence your scoring when you're sitting ringside. Like, we got all the angles on TV. We can see exactly what's happening. When you're there and it's live and it's moving in real time, you know, it's a lot harder to score. So it's still a wonky scorecard for how competitive it was. But after Tim Bradley said that, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the 55th row, and you're looking down, yeah, it looks like a little pit bull might be mauling somebody's child up against the ropes. But when you have all the angles that we had watching it on TV, you can see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? You can really see what's going on. And so, hey, because it was a close fight, but those scorecards were just way off.
Look at this on the left. Look at this. For Andy Cruz, he said 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9. Like,
that's crazy.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. How are you a judge and you couldn't see that?
Clean sweep.
Right.
But isn't this guy like always having the wonky scorecard, Tim Cheatham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like his name got popular because of Cheatham. His last name is Cheatham. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and cheat him out of this fight.
Yeah. And why don't we get to see the judges? Why don't we get to see their scorecards in real time? Why isn't there a scoreboard?
Because the gangsters need their money too.
It'd actually be dope, you know. Maybe they can implement that with ZUFFA boxing. We'll get to ZUFFA boxing later. But transparency would be dope because in every other sport we have a scorecard or a scoreboard. Like, you can see when you're down a touchdown. You can see when you need a buzzer beater, half court. You know what I'm saying?
It was a few programs tried to do that with boxing, tried to give you a live scorecard the whole way. But then some of the old heads didn't like it. It was like, because somebody can call in and be like, hey, they got you down and this, and this, and it'll change the dynamic of the fight.
That's the whole point.
They took it back.
That's the whole, but that's what I'm saying. Because it's like, if you know, look, if Andy Cruz knows he's getting swept, he's gonna fight different. And that's dope. Because look, I'm really glad you said that, because look at how many fights we had on Saturday and Friday where it's like it's going to the scorecards or like, hey, you need to finish this guy, or like this guy's coasting, Jesse Hart coasting, you down. Maybe he turns up instead of running around the ring putting his hands up. Yeah, I won, y'all, I won. Maybe he turns it up and tries to get the finish. You know, that's the whole point. And then
Terrence Crawford. Yeah. Anytime they said, hey, you down to fight, I'm down.
I'm down.
Next thing you know, he knocked the guy out. I'm down.
Like Sean Porter.
Okay.
And he was like, how?
Now he down. And he ain't getting
down
at all. What's up, Free Cube? At best, it was a draw. I hear you. It said Raymond could barely hit Andy, and Hart got robbed. Ooh, I hear that. Okay, so you was watching. You might be a real boxing enthusiast too, Free Cube. Okay, you might have some eyes on you for the boxing game, for the sweet signs. I like that. Shout out to you, folk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you from, Free Cube? Let us know in the chat where you from. Where you from?
I can see the draw.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying too. Like live, I was like, I could see a draw. I mean, Muratalla did do good in championship rounds. He closed strong, and that it's fresh on the judge's mind. It's fresh on everybody's mind. Like, okay, you closed. And then that's where Andy's inexperience showed a little bit, because even though he has the amateur experience, he doesn't have a lot of pro experience, and definitely not 12
rounds. Right. 12-round championship fight. Got to close the show. Got to close it.
Got to close it, man.
Oh, okay. He said he watched boxing like most watch basketball, straight out of Kansas City, Missouri. Shout out to you, folks. Nice. Bim. That's how I watch.
There it is.
I watch boxing more than basketball too. I have a different eye for boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, there's nothing like a great fight. It's like, it's just the universal language. Like two humans trying to knock each other's heads off. It don't matter what country you from. It's just dope. The action is dope.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I love that fight though. It was really a great skill showcase for both. Like, you know, people get salty. I think a lot of people get salty after a fight because they had money on it and it didn't go their way. Because it's like, why are you so salty?
Or their feelings are so wrapped up with the boxer. It's like they got some kind of a crush on the boxer, and they feel their emotions with the boxing. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, because boxing not my favorite. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man,
yeah. Because boxing is a little different than other sports because it's individual, and so a lot of people will idolize these boxers, and then they feel like when that boxer loses, they lose. And then they'll even try to guide their career where it's like, oh, he don't deserve a fight with so-and-so. And it's like, no, that's not your O to protect. You're just a fan. Be a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know that because I was a fan too, just like that. When Mayweather got hit by Zab Judah and I saw them baby legs go, I was like, oh no. Like my whole world was crumbling down because I thought Zab Judah was about to knock out Floyd Mayweather. Now I was a fan of Zab Judah too, but I was way more a fan of Floyd. And I was like, my heart was just starting to crumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And then Floyd got that dragon in him and he came out and just put the beat down on Zab Judah. Same thing when Mosley hit Floyd. Oh no. I was at that fight too. Oh no.
Oh man. That was
like, well,
crazy.
I guess if anybody got to knock out Floyd, it should be Shane. But I was hurt, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, wait, why am I so invested in Floyd?
Yeah.
Well, let's watch this good boxing match. Same with Roy Jones when he got knocked out by Tarver. Oh my God. Oh my. So I recognize what y'all doing out there. You just got to get out of that, okay? Enjoy the sport of boxing more so than feeling like you are, you know, part B of the fighter. Like you emotionally attached to the fighter. You got the same spirit. Y'all share the same soul. No.
Facts.
You just want to imitate him when you get in the boxing ring yourself. That's it. That's all that is, okay?
Yeah, and it's not over if they lose. Like Andy Cruz, it's not over for him. His pro career is just starting.
Right. And it wasn't a bad loss.
No.
At all.
But it is a bad loss if you bet money you shouldn't have been betting and it didn't go your way. And see, that's also why you got to follow the sport, because if you follow the sport, you know Muratalla wasn't no joke. Yeah, he been solid. And coming from that stable, that Robert Garcia stable, man, you should know better. You should know better.
Damn right.
And he's the champion. How surprised? But he was like, by decision, he was like plus 750.
Yeah.
And even guys, I'm gonna give you some betting advice. If it's a 50-50 fight, you probably should just skip it, honestly. Because it's 50-50. Like if they fight 10 times, it's not gonna always go that way.
Right.
You know
about that, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless you got some insider information about an injury or something, just skip it. Just skip it, or don't bet more than you're willing to lose. Don't
unless you just like living on that edge. You know what I'm saying? Right there.
No. Don't live on the edge. If you can't afford to lose it, if you're not cool with just donating that, don't put it down. Do $5, do $10. Don't do something that's gonna have you calling Bozy Ennis a trash trainer after the fight. Because that I seen that on Twitter. I'm like, what am I seeing? So now he's trash?
No, man. And I hear you, Free Cube. Like, I don't think
we're gonna get into that.
Should have been celebrating that hard with somebody who beat him 4 times. You know, it makes KEYSHAWN, it kind of drops your value.
Cube, that is the perfect segue, because KEYSHAWN was celebrating like he won the fight. Right. He did not fight yesterday.
Yeah, he get his ass. Let me get some of that shit, Keith. Hold on. Cause what are you doing over here? Come to Norfolk. Come to Norfolk, nigga. Don't come around here. This is not that amateur shit. Come around here playing. Hold on. Yeah, nah, hell no.
Now, see,
You in
is it
Muratalla's
funny?
locker room?
It
That
is
was
funny,
hilarious.
but it'd be more funny if you actually had beat Cruz before. You lost 4 times to the guy.
He's still the father.
He's still your father. Right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he was celebrating Cruz losing, and he's celebrating the fact that now he doesn't have the pressure of making that fight anymore.
That's still the guy you lost to.
Yeah,
So
but
the
now
more
it
he
doesn't.
lose,
Now
the worse you look.
it really doesn't make sense though to make 8-1.
That's his scapegoat. That's his. Oh, let me get out of this now. Oh, okay.
Absolutely,
Oh, okay. I ain't got to fight you now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Keith, get his ass.
he got his belt off.
Right.
Let me get some of that shit,
Clown.
Keith. Hold on. Cause what are you doing over here? Come to Norfolk. Come to Norfolk. Come to Norfolk, nigga. Don't come around here. This is not that amateur shit. Come around here playing. Hold on. Yeah, nah, hell no.
It's like, is that how it felt when Andy Cruz whooped your ass? Is that how it felt? It felt like he was whooping your ass like that 4 times? Huh? You got 4 F's on your report card and you got a whooping 4 times from
I
Andy
still
Cruz?
want to see them fight in the pros.
Right.
That didn't change anything for me. I didn't drop Andy Cruz way down after that.
Right.
It was just a loss.
It was just
Great
lost,
fight.
yeah. I agree, 3-Bay. Just for that, we need a rematch. Prideful. No,
I don't even. It didn't even change Muratalla for me. It just kind of verified, like, oh yeah, he is like that.
Oh yeah,
But I didn't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't really. I been knew Muratalla was good.
Right. It just added to the extra elites of the lightweight. You know.
Absolutely.
So that's all.
Yeah.
Now Muratalla, you get mentioned when you're mentioning SHKAUR. When you're mentioning.
Yeah,
Well,
because he
KEYSHAWN
said he
moved out
want the
of lightweight
SHKAUR.
now, so.
He said he want the SHKAUR TO winner.
Mm-hmm.
Muratalla, which now
And then
now
he got
that,
grounds to really say it.
and now that fight is more marketable.
Mm-hmm.
Because and I think that's a great dance partner for either TO or SHKAUR.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Yeah, that's a good look for everybody.
Because he's coming in to win. I don't care what your
Yeah.
name is. I don't care about the hype around you. I'm coming to win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
He
all
was
the
not
post-fight
surprised at the
interviews.
result.
Yeah, he was like, no. He's like, I knew he was gold medalist. I knew he was good. I knew he had these feet. Yeah, I was coming to win.
Yeah, he's like,
Like,
he
that-
ain't never
none of
dealt
that
with this
mattered
kind
to
of
me.
pressure. Yeah.
Right. None of that mattered. I'm coming to win. So I like that kind of fighter, man. Hands down.
And Muratalla brought up a good point in the post-fight interview. He said, hey, he was so worried about KEYSHAWN. Maybe he was too worried about KEYSHAWN. He should have been focused on this.
Yep.
And that's kind of how I came up with the lost focus thing for this episode. Because it's like, was Andy not focused? You know, I know that they were talking about what Andy Cruz was going to do after he won and maybe move up. And he's constantly calling out KEYSHAWN ever since he's been in the pros. Look, that kind of difference with that close fight, that is like a focus thing, because that's all it takes in that high level championship type of fight.
Absolutely right about that. Absolutely right.
And at the same time, KEYSHAWN's a week out from fighting.
He is.
Is he focused?
Is he focused? Because Ortiz is coming. Jonathan Ortiz is coming. Don't get laid out, KEYSHAWN. Don't get laid out. It's going to make all that little video stuff you did look that much worse. Worse. So that means you got beat by Ortiz and Andy Cruz, and you up here playing.
And we don't see nothing from Ortiz. He just focused.
Right. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. You saw what Andy Cruz just did. He counted his chickens before it hatched. And it seems like that's what you're doing too, KEYSHAWN. You counting your chickens before they hatch. I don't have no problem with you being confident, but you're doing a lot of stuff out here in these streets, boy. And if you get put on your ass, it's going to look bad. It might drive you back to drinking. And we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? No more Adrian Broner's in here boxing. We don't want to see that no more, man.
Yeah, we don't want that. So definitely lock in, Key. Lock in. Your week out. I know
because I'm a fan of KEYSHAWN. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big
Absolutely.
fan of KEYSHAWn. He likes to sell fight. He understands Hollywood need their money too. I'm gonna sell these fights. I'm gonna be animated and all that. And I think he's a very good fighter too. At the same time,
Yeah, he's talented
But-
for sure.
you done all that. Make sure you focus on your fight, player.
Yeah, because man, you don't want to be trying to re-win the people over. You know, you're already in like a redemption arc because you had that top ranked disaster, your last fight with them,
Yeah.
you know, promotional
You're already on
disaster. They
probation.
lost money. That was in your hometown. They wouldn't even be there. Your brother's counting on you to make it a big show. Like that just was a disaster. So you're already trying to come back. So you mess around and have a poor performance or look bad.
Right.
Ooh, now you're trying to become relevant again.
Mm-hmm.
And you either got to fight like super hard fights or you got to be really drastic to get people to even care anymore.
You're right. And you can't talk so much trash when you got put on your ass. Bars.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's interesting. It's shaping up. The whole landscape of boxing is shaping up. I love it. I also like what Zuffa Boxing was doing too, man. I can't even front on that.
Hey, let's get into it, man. Zuffa Boxing is
Cannot
here.
front. Yeah, Zuffa Boxing is here.
It's here.
And when it came in, I started a little late on the broadcast, but I just went on ahead and started from the beginning because I wanted to check the quality of the programming. Anytime you have a new guy coming into boxing, you want to check the quality of the programming. And the quality was A1. I felt like I was watching Top Rank on ESPN for a minute. To be honest with you, once they got all the whole staff and team. They got Joe Tessitore, they got Andre Ward, they got Max Kellerman, they even got Molly Karam in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole bunch of ESPN is on there, and it just went smooth. I ain't gonna front. It went smooth. It's another lady. Is that Sherry in the house? Sherry in the building. Salute to you, Sherry. We call her Sugar Sherry. Sugar Sherry got some hands too, boy. She throw them
Come on
things.
now. Come on, Sherry. What's up, Sherry?
On here got some hands. Right. Yeah, appreciate that. But
Yeah,
at the same time,
I like
go ahead.
KEYSHAWN. Oh, I ain't trying to get out the Zuffa topic, but I do like those fights. KEYSHAWN versus Hitchison or Frank Martin. Or Schofield. Schofield got history with KEYSHAWN.
Oh, do you have? Oh, that's good. I like that. I'm glad you stopped me in that because I like that. Who's the better fighter out of all of them? Who comes out ahead on that?
We don't know.
Styles make fights, so I can see it going different ways.
We don't know.
Ooh, that is good there, Free Cube. Golly, KEYSHAWN versus Hitchison, or Frank Martin, that and Schofield. Ooh, hey man. So is lightweight the second best weight division? Because we know 154 is the best right now, but is lightweight the second best right now?
I don't know that it's better than 140.
140 is tough. 140 is tough. Yeah, because most of them fighters he names 140. My bad. So that's super lightweight. My fault. Yeah.
Yeah, Shakur gonna go back down. Yeah, Shakur is like a bridge.
He is a
And
bridge.
then we don't know who's going to stay at 140. I think these guys may go to 147 too.
Probably so. But you know what, man?
They just need to blend them weight classes.
For me, it's either going to be Hitchison or KEYSHAWN. I don't know if Frank is on their level.
Losing the Tank ain't no bad thing.
It ain't bad. It's just he started boxing so late. Whereas the other ones, they started early.
Yeah.
And that's all that is. Like, imagine when did you start playing football?
Oh yeah. Like
You see what I mean?
when I was like 7, 8.
Right. What would be the difference if you started when you were 16?
It'd
You
be
see what
too
I'm
late.
saying?
Yeah,
It
it'd be
is-
too late.
Right.
You right. You right. When it's just ingrained in you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And boxing is a pure skill sport.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hitchison, I think, got the best jab out of those three. KEYSHAWN might be the best counterpuncher out of the three, whereas I think Frank got the most power out of the three.
More
So
than Schofield?
And then
Or
Schofield.
you not
that's
counting
right.
Schofield?
I forgot about Schofield. I was just looking
Schofield?
at
Yeah.
yeah. Damn, Schofield.
Schofield's
might have the
super
most power.
wild card. Schofield's
is,
super
man.
wild card. And he young.
Yeah,
He-
okay. 140 is on, boy. 140 is on and popping. I can't front on that. I want to see more Hitchison too, 3Bay. I want to see more Hitchison too. Definitely.
Yeah, facts. We need to see. There's just questions that need to be answered with all of them.
It's getting good, man. It's getting good. It's just a good time for boxing right now, player.
Good time for
act
boxing.
like it ain't one.
And then Zuffa coming
it is.
in with the,
Right.
you know, getting the
Okay. Yeah.
giving the opportunity to fighters who wouldn't even be seen otherwise. You know what I'm saying? What you see?
I think this wintery mix in Atlanta is starting to come on down now. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, now it's looking
Fall
like
on my
now.
roof? Like, hold on.
Now it's following up with what it's supposed to be.
You're right. Okay.
I wish
we
this-
have to
I
do
wish
no
this would
emergency
fall-
evacuation right quick. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, let me make sure my phone is charged because if the power go out.
You know what I'm saying? Hallelujah. But okay, so Zuffa boxing once again.
Zuffa.
It was ran smooth. I think
Good broadcast.
very good broadcast. I enjoyed the broadcast fight between Max Kellerman and Andre Ward. Like that right there, the whole night was interesting. Oh, it's right. Antonio Tarver's in it too. But like Max Kellerman will always come with the technical breakdown. Oh, well, so Southpaw's fighting a conventional fighter, then you know your foot need to be on the outside of the. And Andre was like, why?
Yeah. When Callum Walsh was circling around Ocampo, Max was like, now, Dre, why would he be circling to his power hand? Andre was like, why not?
Why not? Andre was like, yeah, as a fighter, whatever you feel you get the advantage on, you get it. And Andre was like, I like to show people I can do what I want to do. I don't have to do what you think I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I want to do in the fight.
That made perfect sense. Like when he explained it like that, that's that boxer insight. Like, oh, you preparing for this? You spend your whole 6 weeks trying to prepare for this. I'm gonna just do the opposite just because I can, just to throw you off, just to set up something, a big power shot or something, just to get you thinking.
Right. And then he'll doo-doo just a little bit on Max real quick too. Just a quick little doo-doo, be like, yeah, Max, what you're saying is, you know, technical, textbook style, you know, but when you're really in there, whatever your advantage is, you take advantage of it for the most part, paraphrasing. But I enjoyed that battle.
Yeah, it was like, it was good. It was good to hear. We're like, is it going to go left soon? That's what I was wondering. I didn't know
if it was going to go left.
Was going to take that unnecessary jab.
Right.
And it just go, you know what I mean? They need to be separated or something. Or is this just them working out their chemistry? Because Max is solid. Like, we've seen Max on First Take for years with Stephen A. He just wrong. He talking about Tom Brady going to fall off a cliff for multiple seasons. It never happens. He wins a Super Bowl in the second to last season. One of the worst takes in sports history. But Max was willing to stand on that, and he's just strong in his opinion. So I know his confidence is there when, you know, he's trying to defer to the pros. He's like, you tell me. I'm asking. I'm not trying to make it seem like I know everything. I'm asking.
Right.
Yeah. So that very good, high quality broadcast. Good team. I like the talent that they have. They're still trying to work out everything. Joe Tessitore, he's one of my favorite. Yeah, he's one of my favorite broadcasters, period. He does football as well, and he just makes everything sound like it's the most important sporting event ever. Like the action, the drama, the intensity, it just sounds grand, and like
his voice is like perfect for announcing sports, man. And he was trying to stay neutral between Max and Andre Ward too.
He did a good job at that.
He was trying his best to stay neutral in that. Yeah, Free Q, you got to go back and watch that Zuffa card, man.
Oh, you got to watch the card. It was fire.
Great. And what I also liked about the Zuffa card is the undercard fights. You had a guy who was 5-0 fighting somebody who was 4-0. And they both in there trying to win.
Let's go.
Like it wasn't no sugar cake. Oh, okay, I got this nice shiny upstart, and let me put some lunch meat in his face and let him kill the sacrificial lamb, and we're gonna look good on TV. No, it was two dudes at their same stage in life fighting. Both of them undefeated. Then the second fight, two more dudes, both of them undefeated. Like what? Then the third fight, one undefeated, the other one only had one loss. You know, so it was like the competition was there and both sides really trying to win. So whether it was a knockout or not, they were trying to win, and that's what I liked. I liked it a lot. The competition was great. Loved it.
Yeah.
The only boring fight was the main event.
Right, yeah, and that it wasn't supposed to be boring. It wasn't supposed.
Right.
Callum Walsh was supposed to get Ocampo out of there, so I know Dana was a little disappointed with that. But Almighty, like you said, you had a guy who's 4-0 going against a guy who's 5-0. I saw a lot of negativity about Zuffa, and boxing fans, they're just kind of stuck in the old ways. Like they're so used to the old era. How things used to be done, HBO boxing, and you know, we're in a new time period. And so could you speak a little on how this is a good opportunity for those boxers who aren't a Tank Davis, aren't a Clarissa Shields, and how this can be more of a positive thing than a negative thing for the sport of boxing?
I sure can. All right. So what's going on here is we're talking about marketing versus competition. You falling in love with someone who was marketed to be great. You throw a bunch of sacrificial lambs in their face and let them knock them out real quick. Build up their profile. And then they start to make bigger money fights because now more people know them and all of that. But they only been fighting sacrificial lambs. Then all of a sudden you throw somebody with competition in and they don't know what to do. Versus starting from the jump, we don't know who's going to win this fight. You got just as good of a chance of winning as this person has. So from the viewer, from the fan and the viewer standpoint, that's a better fight. It's two guys who you don't know who's going to win. So we got to figure it out. That's what makes big fights so good. That's why this whole SHKAUR and T.O. fight is so big and good. Most people don't know exactly who's going to win. It's a 50-50 fight. But when you go in knowing it's about to be a showcase, it's not the same. So what people were saying is Zuffa don't know how to build their boxes up, which means they don't know how to feed them sacrificial lambs to get their name up before they take an L. No, that's not what we're trying to do here. Not everyone is going to be Floyd. Not everyone's going to be Andre Ward. Not everyone is going to be Terrence Crawford. But in Floyd, Andre Ward defense, they fought real fights on the way up. That Super Six, that Sweet 16 that Andre Ward was in, the Super Six competition, that was full of fighters in there, and he had to battle through it. Andre Ward wasn't even known that well back then. He wasn't supposed to win that competition, but he won it through grit, and so that's why we got so much appreciation for Andre Ward. Floyd was knocking folks out left and right until he got his hands got bad. Then when his hands got good, he was back good. Oh, is it Melody in the house?
Yeah.
Melody,
what's up, man?
Lady. What's up, Melody? Bam. You know what I'm saying? Champion the building. But so back to it. But Top Rank was good for feeding you a bunch of nobodies. Say, for example, Mike Tyson was everyone's favorite fighter. But then I would ask people, who did Mike Tyson knock out? And most people go blank. I said, yeah, you know what? Go watch Mike Tyson's greatest knockouts and show me how many people on there you recognize. Show me how many people on there seem like they really had a chance to win. And then when he stepped up and fought Holyfield or Lennox Lewis or anybody who wasn't scared of him, he lost. Buster Douglas' mom had just died, so Buster Douglas was willing to go for it all. Hey, you're going to have to kill me, and even if you do, then that means I'm going to go see my mama. And Buster Douglas beat him. You know, so it's like, I personally like to see a 50-50 type fight. I don't want to know that this guy's about to just slaughter this guy. But that's me coming from a fan. Now, if I'm a manager and I'm trying to build up a career and I'm trying to profit off my fighter, then yeah, I want to send them a whole bunch of tomato cans, a bunch of trash cans who I know they can beat, and let's make it look great. Oh, he knocked him out in the first round. Ah! Think about your boy from Puerto Rico and New York at the same time. Berlanga. Yeah. Top Rank was promoting Berlanga as this phenom. Oh, he's knocking everyone out in the first round. We didn't know who none of them guys were.
Yeah, they were comparing him to Mike Tyson.
Step up, it was like he was a fish out of water. To the point to where Top Rank dropped him. He had to go find another promotional group. And so that's pretty much what they was talking about. Like, Top Rank is good for giving you easy opponents, build your name, build your record up. Now you're in here 20-0 with about 17 knockouts. You're looking like the man, so we can make money on you. So it's a business versus competition. And marketing versus competition is really what that is, man.
Yeah.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah. And just to add on that, not everybody is a big time celebrity. Like, you got to work your way up to being a pay-per-view draw, a main event. And there's so many boxers out there who aren't that big yet, and they're working a regular job. We just seen Josh Padley go pro after fighting SHKAUR, and that's like a 1 in a million type of opportunity to become a late replacement, do good enough to go pro and get a deal.
Right.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
If I had any more estrogen, I think I'd tear up. We got a super chat from Matt. Oh my God. Oh, I need tissues. Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. We appreciate
that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We love the support, man. Love it.
But you go to any gym, any real gym, there's a bunch of people in there, and they are not millionaires. You know, they're waiting on their first real payday. Like these boxers are not getting paid as much as you think, and they're not necessarily even fighting on TV. You know, and they're fighting people who are tough to come up, and they're training after working 10 hours at Amazon, or they're a janitor during the day, electrician, whatever regular job they're actually paying the bills with. Then they got to go train, and they got to do their meals and stuff through all that. So Zuffa is great because it's giving these guys a platform. And I know there was a lot of criticism about the Ali Act, the amendments to the Ali Act, and like, oh, Dana, he's just trying to set them up and not pay them, and then they don't get sponsorships on their uniforms and all this negativity. But it's like, guys, where else are they going to fight? Who's going to give them the platform to fight? Like,
correct.
Don't just try to cancel something because it's not your favorite promoter doing it.
Right.
Don't criticize something like it's been going for years. This was the debut. Have you ever started something new and debuted it? Did you get everything right on the first attempt, the first episode,
Hell no.
The first product, the first prototype? Like, no, you got to develop it over time and learn from your mistakes. So I just don't understand why the boxing community is being so negative towards a platform being created. Guys, look at, when is the next PBC show? Look at Xander Zayas. He's fighting on Roku and he's a champion. Like, they got dropped from ESPN, guys. It's time for something new. It's time to create. I want to turn on my TV and be able to watch boxing. I don't want to have to pay $200 just to watch a sport, you know? And so if we can get boxing on every Friday, every Sunday, whatever, you know, they're figuring it out. But I'm for it. And I like fights. Like, I want to watch the fight. I don't need all this extra promotion, you know, trying to hype these guys up just cause. Like, give me some good action. We look at all the fights that aren't even being made. Like, we haven't gotten Tank and SHKAUR. We're struggling to get Virgil versus Boots. You know what I mean? We could have got AJ and Tyson Fury, and like you can go to any way, David Benavidez, Bivol. Like, it's hard to even get these fights made. So it's not this perfect system that is just flawless, that doesn't deserve any competition.
Right. And to piggyback on that, a lot of boxers don't make the big money. It's only a few of them that's making big money. Most of them have to keep a full-time job the entire time. Zuffa is paying them enough to where they can be full-time boxers. They got use of the UFC gym. That I can't even say it's a UFC gym. It's a UFC planet over there with everything you need for fighting, from recovery, nutrition. You got top-notch sparring. You got all the equipment you need, cryogenic labs, all kind of stuff you need, and you're getting that for signing with Zuffa. Now, you may not be able to make a $10 million payday for a fight, but at least you can make a steady 100,000, 200,000. I don't really know what their contracts are, but you can become a full-time fighter, and you don't have to worry about being an electrician no more full-time, and then I got to train after work.
That's amazing.
You can go ahead and be a full-time fighter. And I want to say that's going to help the majority of fighters out there. Think about some of your favorite fighters who just not on that level right there. Think about folks like a Mack Truck. You like him, he's fan friendly. He gonna dance after the knockout, but he ain't getting fights like that. You know what I mean? So if Mack Truck over there, now he can go on ahead and say, "Mama, I got a full-time job. I'm good now."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I like that.
Doing what you love, like that's what it's all about. Exactly. And then they're not necessarily the biggest stars yet, but now we can get to know them. Hey, we see them. We see them fight. Look at Bakram. Bakram beat Tim Tszyu. He ain't fought since.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Think about all the talented fighters who just aren't getting the main billing like that. Think about like a Blair Cobbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's go. Oscar Valdez. He just his deal over with Top Rank. Let's go. Join up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's plenty of examples of talented people. I don't know what they're doing with female fighters yet, but it would be great to get some women on Zuffa too. But let's go, because Almighty, we know we've been to OTX in Atlanta, and we didn't necessarily know all these fighters, you know, but
had a great time.
Had a great time. You know what I'm saying? Had a great time, even with them 4-round, 6-round fights. Right. You don't need not everybody is going to be the biggest pay-per-view star, and that doesn't mean that it's going to be boring or they don't deserve an opportunity to fight on a big stage.
Right. It's two people trying to hit each other in the face. That in itself is worth the price. You know what I mean? I see Free Crew was saying like Bob Arum is known for protecting his investments, the fighters, to ensure he make his money back. I get it. The competition with him, Oscar, Eddie is a little different than them. Eddie will throw you in the fire.
Eddie will let him fight.
Eddie will throw you in the fire. Let's see where you stand in, player. You say you want to fight him?
He just let Andy do it.
Let's do it then.
He could have built Andy up.
Right. Bob Arum wouldn't have let Andy fight Muratalla that soon.
And see, that's where I have that's where I'm open to Zuffa, because I watch plenty Top Rank cards. This guy goes out there, they're building him up. He goes out there, knocks the guy out first round, first punch. It's the most unrealistic thing, and you know that their matchmaking is A1, trying to build these fighters up. And I don't need all that. I'm cool
being
fair with fighters losing.
Being fair with the competition and the rankings. Like the old school, it's a popularity contest. So you can fight your way to being, oh, I'm next up. I get a championship fight next. But because you're not as popular as Ryan Garcia is gonna fight for that championship belt and get the big money.
Yeah.
And even though you worked your way up the ladder and Ryan didn't, Ryan probably got 2 losses already. You still undefeated. You didn't beat this guy, this, and I deserve to be here and I deserve to get my chance. And you don't get it just because the promoters are like, you high risk, low reward for my fighter who I'm trying to protect. So you don't get someone else in there to fight him.
That's very whack. That's very whack.
So this right here, in some kind of ways, it's kind of protecting the boxer too. To be honest with you, I know it's about that anti-Ali Act, but this is doing a lot of protection too.
You know, I'm in favor of the Ali Act. I like transparency with promoters and fighters. But guys, would you rather have 10% of a watermelon or 100% of a grape? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can do it on your own. You could start your own business. You can do whatever. Are you even profiting doing that?
Right.
Or you can go work for so-and-so and they pay you a wage. Yeah, you feel like you deserve a little more, but they're paying you and it comes with benefits, and you didn't have those benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at the total picture, because people are trying to diminish, like, oh, they can get their own meals, and what if they don't want to train in Vegas, and the Apex, blah, 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 blah. It's like, look, I don't know. Do you guys interact with all types of fighters? Because there's a lot of fighters who be in the garage and they trying to get anything going. Like they're trying to get to a point where they can even earn a sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
and
tough.
that, but using that UFC facility, you in there with a bunch of fighters.
Right.
So you're able to pick up a little bit of what that fighter's doing, a little bit of what that fighter was doing. You're able to spar with that type fighter. You're able to spar with that type fighter. You got all kind of medical recovery needs for you as well. I mean, most
all that
gyms
matters.
aren't doing all that.
I don't know the details with insurance if they get health insurance, but if they get that included too, I can't confirm or deny, but that would be
Andre
dope too.
Ward made some kind of mention to something in that range when he was like, hey, sometimes I would have a hurt hand and I knew I needed a cast, but I didn't have insurance until that fight. So I would have to go fight with a bad hand just so I can get a cast from a previous injury. You know what I mean? So he made
Yes, we saw Adam 22. He did his best punching bag impression.
How
a moving
to
punching
just
bag.
Stop somebody's thoughts and make you instantly think about something else. Adam was
That
a
was
mess.
terrible. Yeah.
Damn, man. Okay.
Everybody in this chat right now did more than Adam.
Right. That was a trip. That 95. That was a trip right there. I hear you. But yeah. So Zuffa Boxing is definitely. I'm interested. I want to see what's going on with it. I'm going to promote it myself because I like seeing the spirit of competition. To be honest with you.
Hey, we appreciate it.
Hey, best in the game. We love it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Let me kiss that one. Let me kiss that one right there too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see these things? They move on their own. Boy, they just move on their own. I don't know what's going on with them. Whoo, boy, look. Get complaints like that, but I feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
Yeah. Definitely,
but yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I love the fact that I can just get off work and turn on boxing and like let's go, man. We need a TV destination. Paramount Plus, they got it to where you pay like $90 or $140, and then you're good for the year. And then you get UFC too, you know, which is also dope. UFC was good last night, man. I had to catch up a little later, you know. But it was eventful. It was eventful. Main event, Justin Gaethje beat Paddy Pimblett, and it kind of hurt my feelings because Derek Lewis got old mid-fight. I don't know if you saw that leg. Hold on. Did y'all see my man's leg? When something pops, when something gives out, God,
hey man,
that's just time.
He turned elderly immediately.
Yeah, and he's already 40. You know what I mean?
Wow, and he went from 40 to 69, just like that.
Like
bam,
like,
he went from 40 to 83.
He couldn't even get up. He just laid back down. Golly,
those were some unga bunga punches he was throwing.
That was unga bunga for sure.
Like, I'm just gonna throw him in. Forget it. Y'all ain't gonna say I didn't try. That's what y'all not gonna say. Y'all ain't gonna say I didn't try.
And for those that don't know, his nickname is the Black Beast, you know. And he got power. He got power. He kind of like well, he's more well-rounded than like a Wilder, but he got that KO. He could just change the fight with after he land kind of power. Right. And he could not land on the Kasha to save his life. And
whatsoever.
Got old mid-fight. Hurt my feelings a little bit because I like him. But it just was bad. You know, you hear that pop, it's over. It's over. You know what kind of pop.
Yeah, shit. But when he went down and was just getting beat up, it's almost like you could hear his grandkids like, somebody help grandpa! Somebody help grandpa! He just down there getting beat down.
Right.
Bless his heart, man.
Bless his heart. Poor guy.
Salute to you, man. You tried. You did. You tried. You threw some punches out there. Your feet wasn't all up under you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to get on that ladder drill a little more. But yeah, when you hear that pop, it's...
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised he tore his ACL or tore his meniscus or something.
Meniscus, labrum.
Yeah, because
pancreas. He got a torn.
He's a large human. He like 263. So, you know, if your legs ain't right, you can't do nothing
at all.
And that main event didn't disappoint, man. That was a good 5-round fight with Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. Paddy, a couple of fighters were questioning how fast Paddy got moved up through the rankings, just like you were saying, like the favoritism and stuff like that you kind of mentioned earlier. Because he's marketable, he's interesting, he's funny, and he's a fun fighter to watch. But my boy Paddy the Baddie got touched up a little bit by the highlight Justin Gaethje.
Touched up a little bit. A little bit. Man, That look like artwork. That like somebody like like that's a cost. They did a makeup job. Like they had a Hollywood makeup artist come in and like, we're gonna make you look fucked up, folks.
Right.
That's how he looks. Oh my
But he
gosh.
didn't get knocked out.
Yeah, but
He
Good
feeling it now.
man.
He feeling
Yeah.
it now for sure.
I think he
But-
needs to tan a little bit more before his next fight. Maybe that'll help. I mean, goodness gracious, boy.
Man,
Like his face just rolling around in the mat. Got hit. Then just put your face in the mat. Came out, get hit again. Put your face in the mat, rub it in the mat, get up again, just get hit. Damn.
yeah, he was catching a lot with his face, and Justin Gaethje hit him in the solar plexus in the first round, and it was just kind of downhill from there. But very entertaining fight. If y'all didn't see it, definitely go back and watch. And see, the great thing about this deal with Paramount Plus is you can watch Zuffa, you can watch UFC for the whole year. Like,
Yeah.
I got the $140 option because I'm extra with the combat sports, but it's nice. Instead of paying $100 a pop, I'm just good. I'm good until next year. Like, that is crazy value compared to what it was.
Right.
The downside, the small print with the Paramount Plus deal is you still have to see ads during live events. You can't get around ads completely, even if you get the more expensive option. So just be aware that you're gonna have to see some sort of advertisement if you're watching it live.
And I was forced to get the more expensive option too, because that was the one that had the 4K programming.
Come on, man. You got to
when
get
done
the
spent
4K.
a certain amount of money on a nice fancy TV, then you want everything in 4K.
Everything in 4K.
Put it in 8K if you can. Hell, I need to
Yeah,
see
they
it.
probably will. They probably will.
need
They
to see
gotta fix some issue, because I think that the at least with Zuffa, the broadcast was like a full minute behind. So to beat spoilers and stuff like that. But you know, it's all a learning experience. For Dana White, man, he had a big week. You know, debut of Zuffa, debut of UFC. I like where combat sports is going though. Let's get away from the pay-per-view model and let's get it to where we can just turn on TV, watch fights.
Right. How about it? Love that. Absolutely
Yeah.
love it, man. Bless your heart.
Yeah,
Right.
I know we jumped to UFC. Did we cover everything with Zuffa that we meant to touch on?
Yeah, yeah. Zuffa, yeah. Yeah, free crew, he agreed with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ryan ain't done nothing. And he keep getting another shot. Yeah, never been a champion, but keep getting shot after shot after shot because he's marketable. And from a business standpoint, I understand you're trying to make money back.
Right.
But from a fan perspective, you want to see who the best for real.
I'm glad you
Earn
said
your
that.
shot.
That reminded me of something I wanted to share with y'all. Because somebody took a screenshot. They were trying to suggest who Muratalla fight next. And it was like, wait a second now. I don't even understand these options presented. Let me pull it up. I understand one of them. The other two I'm confused about. I want to get y'all
Intriguing.
thoughts. So they had this on the screen. Who's next from Muratalla? SHKAUR Stevenson, Lamont Roach, or Oscar Valdez?
Right. What the hell?
What am I missing?
Oscar Valdez is in there strictly for marketing. That's one of those fights where it's like he has a huge Mexican fan base. They made him a statue for himself when he really lost a fight, I want to say, to Robson Conceição. But they gave it to him anyway because he was on drugs too. Remember, he failed a drug test and everything. They still let him fight.
The tainted meat.
Right, exactly. But they already had a statue built for him to commemorate him in all his glory. So that he's a straight marketing job. Like, so we got the Mexican fan base. They'll watch it.
Yeah.
They'll probably sell more
And
tickets with Valdez than Roach.
And he's fun. Like, Oscar Valdez is fun, and I like him. I like his personality. I like him as a fighter,
Yeah,
but
I like him as a
he's not
fighter,
even at
personality.
135. And Muratalla is a champ. Like, he can go
Yeah,
unify. SHKAUR makes sense.
Roach makes sense.
SHKAUR makes sense.
SHKAUR
At
and Roach makes
135,
sense.
he makes sense over Kid Austin.
Who, Roach?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. He
How?
does. Because he had a big platform he fought on. He fought against Tank. Everybody know he's the guy who gave Tank a draw. Yeah, that makes sense.
Over
Makes
Kid
sense.
Austin?
Yeah, because Kid Austin knocked out Tevin Farmer. You have one person who had
but
a draw and the whole drop gate, like it, way more eyeballs was on Roach and Tank versus Schofield.
You're saying makes sense in what regard? Making money?
Both. I'm gonna say both. The competition and the money. Yeah, both. Roach is gonna fight his ass off.
That ain't the point I'm making, because he can fight. I'm just saying we just pick and choose when the rankings and championships matter. Like, how is a guy who hasn't won a fight at the weight class gonna be next for the champion?
Oh yeah, that's the marketing part of it. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta go. What about Dylan Mason?
Mm-hmm.
Like, go unify. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yeah.
You just took on a challenger.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to go unify and really step this thing up.
Yeah, they're thinking about the money, but you want to see him unify against who? Would you want to see him unify against right now?
This is just my common theme with boxing, that I'd like them to match like football and basketball, baseball. Like, let's make the championships matter. Like, if you're the champion, how are you gonna fight somebody who hasn't even won a fight in the weight class? How about you fight somebody who's up in the rankings in the weight class?
Is Roach fighting Schofield next, or is Schofield fighting somebody else for that title?
Man, you know he's gonna fight Lucas Body.
Lucas Body, that's what it was. Lucas Body for that. No, I feel what you're saying. I definitely feel what you're saying, but people feel like Roach has the skill set to do it because he did what he did against Tank. So that's why he's up on that.
I'm not saying he couldn't win the fight. I'm just saying.
And he had that whole
So what's the point of the
rankings about the draw? Oh,
he had two draws in a row. He had two draws in a row.
But that's why we were talking about it earlier. But I will say he does have some skill set that people believe in. It's not like they don't believe in his skill set. He's just a hype job.
Yeah, I don't think he's a hype job. I think I can see him winning. Like, that ain't the point I'm making. I just look at it like, hey, let's take on. It just should be linear. Like, if these guys are so high in the rankings, they should get a shot next. And like, if you're the champion, you should be. I don't know, man. Because I don't want to have what happened with Canelo happen.
Because that was the lightweight championship. That was the IBF lightweight championship that Muratalia won.
No, he defended.
I'm sorry. Lightweight, but it's IBF lightweight title. Right. And so Roach is right there for a title shot. So that's why you want to see it. You want to see Muratalla going ahead and unify. I feel you.
No, not even unify. Kid Austin don't have no title.
No. So you rather see him fight?
But he's been fighting at the weight class. I'm just big about semantics. Because look at Canelo. What weight
class was Tank when he fought Tank, when Roach fought Tank?
135.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in line for a shot. You're in line for a shot when you didn't win.
No, I'm just saying I understand why they put him on there. That's what I'm saying. I understand why they put him on the screen.
Yeah, and that's what I would like to change with boxing, because it's like y'all just make done the most. You just make it make sense when it's convenient. And look, this is my example I was trying to get to. Look at Canelo and David Benavidez. Oh, he hasn't done enough. He's a number one contender. Oh, he hasn't done this. He hasn't done that. I'm gonna fight Berlanga. I'm gonna fight John Ryder. I'm gonna fight, Jaime Munguia. I'm gonna pull Jaime Munguia up from another weight class and fight him, and then sign him later. Like, I'm gonna fight William Skull. David Benavidez, forget it. He hasn't done anything in the sport. Like, what are we talking? I don't want that to continue. I don't want that to continue.
I hear you. And I just don't see Roach as a Berlanga. I don't see Roach as a
that isn't the point I'm making. That isn't the point.
I know what you're making. I know exactly the point you're making.
Because I think he's good. I think Roach is good. But that's where I'm getting to. Like, because based on that logic, Ngannou should have been fighting for the heavyweight title after he lost to Fury, basically. Like, that wouldn't have made no sense over AJ, over Usyk, over, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just let these guys skip the line for no reason,
Right.
Go
No, I feel you.
It's hard. It's hard.
I
It's
feel exactly
hard.
what you're saying.
It's a hard sport to follow in that sense, because it's like, when does it make sense? Like with UFC is a little bit more straightforward. Like you got the champion and then everybody else in the weight class. You know what I'm saying? But with boxing, it just gets so confusing with all these belts and champion and recess and interim and the world title and what the heck? What the heck? Like Shakur got the lightweight belt, but he's at 140 fighting. I'm totally cool with the fight, but it just gets very confusing to follow. And it just seems like, oh, we just pick and choose when to enforce stuff. Even Ryan, WBC banned Ryan.
Yeah.
And then they brought him back. And then he's cheerleading at the press conference. Oh, WBC, we love the WBC. He literally had cheerleaders at the press conference cheering for the WBC. They put him back in undisputed
WBC cars and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was racist. I thought he was a cheater.
It's money.
Oh.
But he brings in money.
Pick and choose, man. Pick and choose.
Oh yeah.
That's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't like giving people that much discretion, because then they just whenever it makes sense for them, then they just enforce it. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just strip this guy because he doesn't make enough money, but I'm not gonna strip Canelo. I'm gonna give him enough time to think. You know, it just you know, like how long, depending, like if Muratalla had allegedly, hypothetically, if Muratalla had a court case going, would they put him champion in recess or would they strip him?
Oh, Muratalla probably get stripped quick, fast, in a hurry, because he doesn't bring in the same dollars. It's all money. Like we were saying, it's all about the money. And when you're a business, it's about the money. Just like artists, you know what I mean? Artists be complaining, music artists be complaining, oh, I didn't get this. Well, who paid for your studio time? Who paid for the production? Who paid for those fancy videos? Who paid? So the person who's doing that want their money back.
They want their money back.
So they only looking at the money. Whereas the artist is like, but I rap better than such and such and such. Yeah, that's cool, but such and such bringing in more money.
And so that leads directly into what I was saying about the scorecards and all that, because it's like,
yep.
Hey man, the more transparent and straightforward we make all this, the less we'll have 118, 110s.
Mm-hmm.
In highly competitive fights. You know what I'm saying?
Agree with that, hands down.
Like y'all, and I you know, I'm a cut off. I know we're over the hour, but just think about that. Why are y'all deliberating? If you were scoring round by round, why do you have to deliberate at the end of a fight? It should just be like, let's turn them in, let's announce.
Get it off your chest, Juice.
Why does it take longer? So you're gonna just like, okay, you make it look like, yeah, you do a draw, and then what? Okay, so blatant corruption in plain sight. Okay,
once
cool.
again,
everybody's cool
money
with
too.
Everybody's cool with it.
Need their money too. How long you been knowing about that in boxing? The judges probably they probably about to turn their scorecard and they feel a little something hit their back, a little cold steel hit their back.
Yeah,
we need to deliberate. Let's change some things right quick. Oh shit, shit. Or they get a little piece of paper slide by, like, oh yeah, we know your daughter lives in such and such and such and such. Oh, okay, let me change some of these scores. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, ain't your grandmama in the nursing home at such and such and such and such? Yeah, we have a few people over there right now. Change the score up a little bit. Yeah, it's like gangsters gonna get their money too. Yeah,
because you know, if you ever lose in a fight or in a competitive fight, yeah, just call a quick timeout. Take a knee mid-fight. Go to your corner, get your face wiped. You know, that's totally acceptable. And then they'll just adjust on the fly. Won't count as a knockdown.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Not saying any names.
Right. You ain't got to say no names. All you got to do is stand on what you're saying. You ain't got to say no names. You got to stand on what you're saying. And the thing is this, too, man. Like, Tank is one of my favorite fighters. So I'm just disappointed all the way around with a bunch of stuff that's going on with Tank.
Same. You see, I got the shirt on.
Nobody. I mean, they be just giving him all kind of permission slips to do what he want to do. I hate that, but I'm a Tank fan. I can't front. Sheesh. But mate, great points. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you had to get that off your chest. I'm glad you were, you were really passionate about what you were saying too. People need to understand that, we like to laugh, have a good time over here, but at the same time, we passionate about what here we talking about.
Yeah, love the
'Cause
sport.
we love this sport.
Love boxing.
Yeah, we love the sport of boxing. We
If
want
you
to get
love
better
boxing,
and better and better.
like we love boxing.
You gotta come party with us at Fight Party KO, baby.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Right. So some of y'all, we saw y'all in the chat last night too, watching the lives with us. We appreciate that. Shout out to
Absolutely.
3-Way, OG. Yeah. Shout out to Beezy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the folks who came and joined the party today. Shout out Jonathan. Shout out Sherry. Shout out Melody. Shout out Joanna. Shout out Free Cube. I mean, we just had a good time in here today. So what I need y'all to do though is share it out with some old folks y'all know who like to talk a little boxing, like to have a good time. Tell them to come join the party. We do this every Sunday, and we do call some of these big fights too. All right,
absolutely. So we will be calling
like it and all that.
Yeah, we will be calling the SHKAUR TO card this Saturday, Saturday 31st. And we're live every Sunday, man. So definitely leave a like on this stream if you enjoyed it at all. Share it out, like Almighty was saying.
And we really appreciate the super chats too. Yeah, we appreciate it because it takes a little money to make all this run. Y'all see these nice fancy microphones and all.
Come on, man. You see what's going on. You see
right. So
you know what I'm saying?
And we appreciate the super chats. We appreciate it. So thank you for joining the party. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to drink on a little something.
Yeah, football time.
Yeah, football time. So I'm your man AWLMIT. We got Juice Guard over here together. We are Fight Party KO, and we are signing out. Boom. Rah. Big dogs eat on the porch. Rah.